It's at the very beginning of our universe, and it finishes at the end of it. You see, the Bible is a romance. It's the story of a father looking for a bride for his son. God the Father looking for a bride for his son, Jesus Christ. And the bride is us. And there's got to be a wedding. Every romance ends with a wedding, and they live happily ever after. He's coming back for his marriage to us. We are his bride. We're, at the moment, engaged to Christ. That's how Paul puts it. We're betrothed to Christ. We're engaged to be married. And an engagement can break. But one day we will be married, and that's the day he's coming back for. But he's also coming back for a big battle. It's called the Battle of Armageddon, and it says a huge army will have gathered, led by the Antichrist, the false prophet, to get rid of Jesus and his followers. It's got to be a huge army, because by this time Jesus is not just with 12 disciples, he's with hundreds of thousands who've gathered with him there. And so this great army is there. It's called a battle, but it isn't a battle at all. With one word, Jesus kills the lot of them. But that's the Battle of Armageddon. There's no fighting, really. Jesus, just as he killed a fig tree with a word when he was here on earth, will kill the whole army with a word. But that's Jesus that isn't meek and mild.
Who is this army made up of, David?
It's made up of ordinary people who have followed the Antichrist and the false prophet, who are his conscript soldiers who want to serve him, who've enlisted or been conscripted, and they are simply out to destroy Jesus and the Christian. Now that has left this huge vacuum. The army has gone. Its two leaders have been thrown into the lake of fire. That's when Jesus takes over for 1,000 years. Now we all know the word millennium now. It used to be only heard in church, but now it's heard everywhere outside church and never inside, apparently. But it refers to Revelation 20, where 6 times God says, 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years. And the last two, he says, the 1,000 years, the 1,000 years. And that's raised this whole question of the millennium. Not just the year 2000, but this 1,000 years that is mentioned 6 times in this single passage. And an awful lot of controversy has come about that. I'm sure you've heard of amillennial, premillennial, and postmillennial. A friend of mine was asked whether he was a pre or post-millennial. He said that is a preposterous question. And a lot of modern Christians duck the issue altogether and just say, I'm panmillennial, meaning everything will pan out all right in the end anyway.
This is an awesome video, Saints. I'm going to leave the link to this video in the description box. You got to see it. And share with loved ones. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.